Hi guys, welcome to Project 6 and this hopefully very short video on adding some internal links to a web page. Okay, so here is our existing web page that we finished off with at the end of Project 5. Okay, and because it's quite a long page, what we're going to do is add in a couple of internal links. I'm going to put one near the bottom of the page, right here at the bottom, and another one around about this position here, which if a user clicks on those will take us straight back to the top of the page here. Now quite often on a web page your main navigation would be here at the top, so this is a quick way of getting back to the main navigation as well as being able to just get back to the top if you need to for other reasons. Okay, so to do this, what you need to make sure of is that you've read the material in the OneNote. I'm just going to bring that up on screen here for a moment. Okay, so this material here about links and this material here about internal links, make sure you've read it please, okay, to get a bit of background there. Okay, so what we're going to do for a start, we're going to add in near the top of the page here now, but definitely inside the body, and I'm actually going to choose to put it inside that wrapper, a link. Now a link is made using the A tag, and one thing that you can do with any link is you can use the name attribute, which is exactly what it says here. You can give a link a name, and I've called it here top, and that's all we're going to basically put in it. It's not going to be visible, okay, but it does have a name, and we can target that name in the other parts that we're going to make in a moment. Okay, so let's go down to this first place where I want to put the link. Okay, so yep, I'm going to put that first link here. Now we're making another link, but this time we're using what's called a hypertext reference. That's what href means, and it's a reference or a link to this particular thing. In this case it's to the internal link that we named top up here. So here we've got the name top, and this is now referencing that. The hash symbol in front, as it says here in this OneNote, okay, tells the browser that it's a section of the page it's looking for and not a separate page or folder. Okay, so that's what that's referring to. Okay, and what we also need in between the opening and closing tags is we actually need some text that will appear on the page. So I'm just going to call this top of page, and we could put some dots like that just to indicate that, and I'm going to copy that now and put that also right at the bottom of the page. I'm going to put that inside the wrapper. Okay, so let's give this a run, see how it looks. Okay, so here's our first top of page link. I click on that. Yeah, it takes me to the top of the page, and here's another one, also has the same effect, takes me to the top there. Now just to finish this off, I don't like the default styling here. I don't like the blue, and I don't like the underlining, so we're going to style this, and this is an opportunity to look at another kind of selector. So what I want to do is I want to target all the links that have a hypertext reference of this hash top, and you can use what's called an attribute selector. And the way it looks in CSS is like this. So we say A for our link, and we put a square bracket, and then we say, right, I want to use the attribute. In other words, it's got an href, and then I'm using that upper, it's called a caret, C-A-R-E-T. It's actually like an upward pointing arrow, and it's above the number 6 on the keyboard. And what it means here is this, it begins with, that's what that caret means. So what this is saying is find the links that have a hypertext reference beginning with hash top. Okay, and we're now going to target that. And what I'd like to do is I want to make the font style italic. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the blue color by making the color a sort of dark gray. And that's what that hash 666 does. And I want to get rid of the underline. So we can use text decoration none to get rid of that default underlining. Okay, so let's go, and once I've saved that, have a look at that, see how this looks. Okay, so here is this styling now. Okay, I prefer that sort of look to it. And just testing to see if it still works, which it does. So that's it. I'd like you to add some internal links, and don't forget please that when you have finished with each project file, you need to save a copy of the HTML file up onto your OneNote, please. Okay, so please remember to do that so I can just check on your progress. Okay, thanks. We'll catch you with the next piece of work.